It becomes that much harder to defend against because you know he has a burst that can get him to the rim.
Trent Jr. clears some space for the jumper. Cantor, offensive rebound. Kings work it around, 10 to shoot. Fox probing, contact, and the hoop. Bagley, second pick in 2018 in his third season, putting together a fine campaign, 14 points, 7.5 rebounds. Lillard, long on the three, bounces to Jones Jr. Trent Jr. will size up his feet and stick the three.
Unnoticed. Fox fights over that ghosted screen that time on the baseline. Trent Jr. missing the mid-range and rebounded by.
People were posing the question.
People were
posing the question. Oh, I agree with you. People were posing the question that the 17 Warriors or the 92 Bulls would give that All-Star team a run for its money as Rocco hits the run.
It'll take a whole lot to change that.
Hield poked away by Trent Jr. Chasing down the orange and gets the slam.
GT, he's the one that got the Blazers their first 2 of the game last night. He had to be the one to stabilize the Blazers in that second quarter. He ends that game 9 of 17 from the field, 24 points.
Slap tap by Cantor, so another stop for Portland. Trent Jr. open up top. Short from 3. 3 Kings in double figures, Hield with 9 for the game. Trent Jr. curling, stops on a dime. Cantor can't snatch it. Blazers work it around. Lillard gets the defense to collapse. Trent Jr. from the wing. Short as he gets knocked to the floor. Fox checking Lillard one-on-one. Trent Jr. steps into the pull-up. Just rolls out and Blazers on the second of a back-to-back, trying to get to 3 wins in a row. Cantor spinning, fighting through the contact again, and lays it in. Bielitsa trying to post up Trent Jr. Loose ball, Blazers. Loose ball, Blazers. Able to keep it alive. Trent Jr. pushing the pace. Puts it up with the left. Lillard finds Trent Jr., steps to the left, launches a 3, but there's Cantor.
Good pass.
8 to shoot. Lillard attacking Barnes, 1-2 step. Trent Jr. through the lane. Cantor trying to fight for it. Trent Jr. keeps it alive. 8 to shoot. Lillard attacking Barnes, 1-2 step. Trent Jr. through the lane. Cantor trying to fight for it. Trent Jr. keeps it alive. First free throw good for Trent Jr.
And sending him to the line for 3.
3-point lead for the Blazers. No timeouts remaining for Sacramento.